Hey, so just to let you guys know, those that know me really well, they know my family and friends really well, know that I had gallstones. Oh my god, they are the fucking worst thing, man. Oof, gallstones. All right. If you know anyone that has gallstones, you need to be empathetic towards them. It is like having an alien xenomorph. You know the movie Alien? And I felt like Sigourney Weaver in Alien 3 when she had the queen inside her when she was stranded on that prison planet. And she fucking. I have to watch what I say on. If I say fuck a lot on my videos, YouTube sends out this thing like, "Now be nice, watch your language." Well, I thought there was freedom of expression. So anyway, I'll just be watched that I don't say the F word a lot. So anyway, I lost 20 pounds. I actually lost over 20 pounds. I went from 210, and I weighed myself at Publix the other day. I'm 189. Hello. I have the body weight that I had in my 30s, and I'm going to turn 59 on August 15th. Yeah, I'm turning 59, and I have the body I had in my 30s. Hello. I'm wearing Speedos now. I got a nice Speedo tan line. I'm looking freaking good, man. But anyway, thank you, gallstones, for accelerating my, weight loss plan. I did plan when I came back here to St. Pete that I was gonna lose weight anyway, but it happened fast. So anyway, I had my gallbladder removed on April 19th, which I did a video of that on when I was uploading my stuff to LinkedIn, my LinkedIn page. So anyway, now let's just cut to the chase, and now about sleep. Well, it disrupted my sleep. Having gallstones disrupts your sleep because it's like an alien xenomorph that wakes you up, and it feels like it's ripping your guts inside out. So you don't sleep. You don't have an 8-hour sleep cycle anymore. Now, I just woke up, and it was 12:35. All right? I went to sleep about 2 hours ago, and I slept hard. Now I woke up, and I feel like I've been sleeping all night. See, this is what it does. It has affected my sleep cycle that I don't even sleep 8 hours anymore. And now I feel like I got to get up. I hate this. I mean, it's weird because it's like, I'll go like that to go to sleep. And then all of a sudden I look over, and I'm like, what? It's only been 2 hours? I swear, it's weird. It's like, are you kidding me? So lately, that's what's been happening. I've only been like sleeping 2 or 3 hours. And then I wake up. I'm like, what? I thought I've been sleeping all night. And then I get up, and I'm in the middle. I'm up early then. I'm working on my condo here, getting it organized and shit. Because when I moved back to St. Pete, I had nothing. And with my inheritance, I bought a lot of furniture crap. Like all my friends came in like, what are you, a hoarder? And I said, no, I bought bulk. I went to Dollar Tree. A lot of my stuff I bought at Dollar Tree, Walmart discount. But what I did is I bulked up, meaning I have a lot of food. I have a lot of canned foods. I have, see, the thing is I figured that I'd be traveling a lot. So that's why I went and bulked up. I bought like one time Publix had, Feltzer, F-E-T-Z-E-R, Feltzer, F-E-T-Z-E-R, I think is the wine label, and it's a cab, and I'm not a wine snob. They had 2 bottles, 2 for $7.99. Well, this guy, I went to store and freaking walked out with shopping carts full of that wine, because I have it in my store at my condo closet that's out here. One day I'll do a video of my condo once I'm getting it to look like a livable place, because I haven't been living here. I've been traveling so much, which has been great, but now I've settled down. I mean, I moved into this condo December 19th last year, and I have not really since March. I started traveling. I took Mary's ashes with me, and I, sprinkled her ashes under. I don't know if I did a video. I think I did a video. Anyway, I talk about it. So Mary loved Anne Rice. She loved Anne Rice novels. She loved the whole Interview with the Vampire, Lestat. Mary loved it. My sister Mary loved Lestat. And so when I was cleaning out her stuff, I found all these books of Anne Rice's, and which I gave to the gay consignment. It's called Down in Wilt Manors, and there's in South Florida. It's called Out of the Closet. It's organized by the gay community, and it goes. All the proceeds help HIV and AIDS victims and so forth. It's really cool. Out of the Closet, check them out. It's a really good consignment down in South Florida. I wish they would spread up nationally. Maybe they are, but they haven't come over here. Oh no! Wait a minute. Do we have them over here? Yeah, we do have them over here. Yeah, there's one here in St. Pete. Yeah, called Out of the Closet. I think it's outofthecloset.org or something. So anyway, oh, look at this. I went to reach over thinking I had a glass of water on my nightstand. Nah, it's my glass of wine. It'll do. Ugh. Cheers. See, this is, oh yeah. So I also joined a wine club. I got like a case of wine for like $69. It was like what book of the month club. So I get a case of wine a month. It's mailed to me. So this is one of the bottles. It's good. So anyway, getting back, I hate this sleep thing. No, it's like I like now I'm like, even though I've been yawning, I need to like just lay here and go back to sleep. Which I probably will. But my point is this: why can't I just sleep a normal 8-hour cycle anymore? Damn it! Damn you, gallstones. Anyway, what's today? Wednesday. Oh, yeah, today's Wednesday. So today, I'm taking my neighbor Marge. I'll talk about Marge. Marge Hopkins. Marge is a sweetheart. So Marge, okay, I live in a condo. And growing up in Fort Lauderdale, we had a lot of condos. There was because growing up in Fort Lauderdale in the 1960s and 70s, a lot of Jewish New Yorkers and Italians all migrated down that side of Interstate 95 down to Fort Lauderdale. So growing up, you had your blacks, your whites, and before the Cuban boat lift in 1980, it was just blacks and whites. And then a lot of the whites were immigrants from transplants from New York. And there was a lot of Jewish people and Italian people. In fact, when John and I first lived in a house in Sunrise, Florida, the whole west of Fort Lauderdale was like Sunrise, Plantation, Tamarack was very Jewish. In fact, you would go to the houses and they have that Jewish good luck symbol that's always nailed in at the entrance of the doorway. I forget the name of it. Again, I'm not Jewish. I was raised Catholic Irish, but if you're Jewish out there, you know what I'm talking about. It was a good luck. It's like a good luck. It's like if you walked into my I forgot about this. When I went back to Fort Lauderdale last year, oh my gosh, I forgot my mother planted crucifixes and crosses all on the entranceway. So it was like keeping out the vampires and evil out of the house. And I realized, oh my God, there was so many crosses on the entranceways to the doors, to the rooms and stuff. I actually have my rosary from my confirmation, I think. I still have my rosary. I actually have this crucifix. It's in storage. It's a crucifix of Jesus, hanging on the crucifix. See, again, if you know what the cross is, it's just a cross without Jesus hanging on it. A crucifix is with Jesus hanging on it. So make sure you know what the difference between a cross and a crucifix is. So really, a vampire could be, I guess, a vampire is afraid of both a cross and a crucifix. Anyway, that's just a little Catholic education out there for the non-Catholics. So anyway, where I'm at, I sometimes feel like I go off track here. Oh yeah, about the wine. Anyway, so Marge. So Marge, today, Marge is 79 years old. God bless her. Marge, I live in this condo. So listen to this. When I came back from Puerto Rico, I left Tampa Airport with my car, and I drove home, and it was about 7:30. and I got back to the condo. And I drove up to where the mailbox is. I parked my car like I normally do, and I got out. I shouldn't have turned it off, but I did. Well, what happened was, whoever invented the push start ignition, I wanted like, boom, you idiot, you. Whoever came up with that stupid push button thing, well, my freaking remote, my remote piece fell out of the key and fell lodged itself way down deep inside the seat. I couldn't get to it. Anyway, my car wouldn't start, so I left there overnight. Well, the next morning, some condo Nazi said, there's a car parked down there. What's that car doing there? Look at there's a car. What's that car doing there? Called the office and reported there's a car sitting there abandoned. Whose car is that? Whose car is that sitting there? Whose RAV4 is that? What's that doing there? It's disrupted the condo. All right, so I slept till 8:30 the next morning because I got back on June, right? When did I get back from Puerto Rico? July? No, wait, I went Memorial Day. Oh yeah, so I came back from Puerto Rico on July 7th, right? Yeah, July 7th? Yeah, July 7th. I came back from Puerto Rico. Yeah. So now it's morning of July 8th. And I sleep until 8:30, and I will go down there, and there's the woman that reported it. She's standing up there in her little second floor of my building. She knows this woman. I don't know who it is. She looks like an ugly skank. She's an old woman, and she smokes these cigarettes. I'm sorry, she looks like a dirty fucking skank. Oop, I said fucking. A dirty fucking old skank with probably I don't know who she is. She's got a Hispanic accent. I don't know what she is. She's standing there at the top looking down at me as I'm limping because I got to get my knee replaced. And she says, "Is that your car?" This is like 11. This is about like 11 o'clock. I said, "Yeah." I said, "My car won't start, and I'm down here trying to get it to start." Well, she's standing there, and then I get down to the car, and I can't get it to where I can't find the freaking key. It just won't start. It's locked. Well, now comes this, from the direction of the condo office, comes this person who I've never met, this man, and I'm going to say his name now, Mr. Bill Schaefer. Bill Schaefer, who is now the elected president of the Paradise Shores Condo Association, who is my age, in his 50s, from the way he looked, pulls up with one of the maintenance men and the golf cart. So the maintenance man is driving him like a chauffeur limo. And this man pulls up, who I don't know yet that his name is Bill Schaefer, because I only rent this condo. I don't own it yet. He pulls up and he says, "Is this your car?" I said, "Yes." And my doors are open and everything. I'm trying to find the freaking key, the freaking remote. "Well, you need to get it out here or I'm going to have it towed away." "Excuse me?" "Yeah, you need to have it out here or I'm going to have it towed away in an hour." Wait, excuse me, sir. I live in this building here. This is my building's right here. Building 4, Unit 11. I've been here since December 19th. He goes, "I've been here since 17 years. And I said, "Fuck you. F you. How dare you get the hell out of my face before I beat the shit out of you. Get the frickin' out of here." Well, he peeled away. I frickin' called my realtor who handles this and said, "You get me out of this lease and break it now. I'm tired of being harassed by these frickin' Jurassic Park assholes." Well, I was livid. Condo frickin' life. Don't even bother, people. Wait, it's like this in any condo, especially in Florida. You got these old Jurassic Park like her that got nothing better to do. And a lot of them voted for Trump. There's a Google review I found that says, "Oh, it's nice to meet new Republicans." That's the latest Google review on Paradise Shores. I swear. It says, it was entered like, I don't know, like a month ago, I think now. "Oh, it's nice to meet or other Republicans. That's the review of Paradise Shores? No, that is your political stance. That is not the review of living here. There's a lot of Democrats here, a lot of liberals here, and there's gays here. But you know what's not here? I don't see Hispanics. I don't see blacks. I see a lot of whites, and there's a lot of transients. So Paradise Shores is not, it's home to a lot of fucking homophobic, racist Trumpsters. And I'm saying it now. I would not recommend anyone who is liberal, that is open-minded, a homosexual, a Latino, anything other than white to come live here now, because it's full of Jurassic Park condo commando Nazis. Bill Schaefer sends me a certified letter, so that means he took money out of the homeowners association at Paradise Shores and sent a certified letter about the incident, about me in the car. Well, now, Marge Hopkins, who I never know, lives across a building number over here. It goes, I'm in building 4, building 5, and unit 6. 79 years old. She's been here 15 years. God love her. She sees me struggling to move my shit out of my car. And because I can't get it, I call AAA. They won't move it. They won't even tow it to my carport right around the corner. It's stuck, and it's hot, and it's boiling hot on January 8th here, and it's stifling. Marge helps me. No other tenant came out to help move my crap back to my condo. So we walked, Marge and I only, up and down in that midday heat. And then I said to Marge, please, Marge, stop and take a break. She's okay. Well, Marge goes to walk back to her condo, and she falls, goes head down. I go, oh my God. And she puts her arms out. Thank God she caught herself. But I go, don't move, because my mom fell one time off the chair in the house, and she fractured her femur. It was horrible. Thank God it wasn't her hip. So I said, Marge, please don't move, please, please. And Marge is like, oh, no, Marge, sit. And Betty, this nice little lady, came out. And Betty, I find out, is like 98. And I said, oh my God, she looks like she's only in her 70s. I said, Betty, please sit with her while I call 911. I call the paramedics. Now, all this time, Bill Schaefer doesn't know any of this is happening. He still doesn't know today that Marge fell. Now, if Marge had broken her hip, I would have sued him, and I would have drained the homeowners association, and he would have been fired. So Bill Schaefer, you're still on my shit list, because I'm not through with you yet, you horrible man. And I found out through the residents, oh, he's a liberal. Well, he acts like he's a Trumpster because he treated me like a horrible person. Right now, Bill Schaefer, you stay away from John Harder, because you get near me, I'm going to punch the shit out of you. You are a horrible person. So now the paramedics come and they take Marge's temperature, or not temperature, take her vitals, and they leave like in 5 minutes. I'm like, is she okay? He's the guy, the paramedic goes, she's in better shape than I am. So Marge, God bless her blood pressure is fine. She only scraped herself. So Marge, who I found out has kids and has a gay son, she says to me, are you a Trumpster? I said, no, I'm a Democrat. I didn't vote for Trump. She says, all my children are Trumpsters, and they don't talk to me. She has a gay son who lives here. He doesn't even visit her. She has no one watching her. It's horrible. So I have become her. She's 79, I'm 59, all right? I'm her kid, all right? I've become her gay son. I replaced her gay son. It's horrible. So Marge also has hard of hearing because she worked in a factory for many years, and her hearing is gone. So she's like, what? So the other day she went to Audubell, and she used to call me, and she said, I need to do me a favor and call and cancel the order. They're going to charging her over $6,000 for a pair of hearing aids. I'm like, what? So I called yesterday and canceled that. But now I'm taking her today at 11 o'clock to meet my doctor, Dr. Bob Wallace. And I'll put his website under my description here. I'm going to put the link to Dr. Bob. When I was here back in January. No, back in 2018. So 2018, I was at the Flamingo Resort, which was a gay hotel here that's now been demolished and sold, and condos are being built. So we had what's called a Flamingo Resort. It was the gay hotel here in St. Pete, and every Sunday we had Sunday tea. And I was down there one Sunday tea, and they had the Metro, which is our big gay community health organization. So Metro is very good at helping the HIV community here in St. Pete. And you could get free HIV tests and all that. Well, I went inside and said, by the way, do you know if there's a gay doctor, a gay physician here? Because I said, as I'm getting older, I said, I really want to find a gay man as my physician. And someone said, well, there's not even someone at Metro, but one of the other patrons there said, there's a guy that named Dr. Robert Wallace. So I put that name in my file, and Dr. Bob Wallace is the best. Now, Dr. Bob, he specializes in HIV and hepatitis victims, and Hep C is very rampant here, it seems. So when I saw Dr. Bob in January, February, I first saw him. I said, Dr. Bob, I'm going to be one of your most boringest patients. I'm HIV negative. I've always maintained not to have STDs. I don't live a promiscuous lifestyle. I'm not a drug user. I don't share needles and all that. I'm going to be one of your most boring patients. And he said, John, I need boring. So please don't worry about it. So I love Dr. Bob. Oh my God, everybody, he's so overwhelmed right now with new patients because he just won't turn anybody down. He's supposed to get another practitioner to help him out in the practice. Dr. Bob is a freaking angel. I'm going to send you the links. There's a news story. I'll send it all in the description here. Dr. Bob is just an angel, man. Huh. He knew everything about my sister Mary, losing her to cancer. He hugged me. He's so compassionate. I never met a compassionate man before. He talks to you. He's handsome. And by the way, he's married to a guy that's 26 years his junior. Dr. Bob. You got somebody here that's 26 younger than you. Never met his husband, but Dr. Bob and I talk because he's like in his I think he's in his 60s, and so he's same baby boomer generation as me, but he's not married to a boomer. I love that. So you've got a guy that's 26 years younger as his husband. Dr. Bob is just the best. I love. So I told Marge, you're gonna see my Dr. Bob. So today at 11, I'm taking her down to the office. Oh my God, the office is hysterical. Oh my God, it's like. You got all these volunteers that work there. I mean, some of them are paid employees. But yeah, they're paid, but there's also volunteers. So anyway, there's Rich. Oh my God, Rich says he's adopted. He was from New York, and he's adopted by an Irish family. I said, well, let me tell you, Rich, you're a New York Jew. What do you mean I'm a New York Jew? You're a New York Jew. You sound like a New York Jew. He's hysterical. I said to him, oh, there's this diner in Largo that's run by a gay couple. Oh, there's no gays in Largo. That's Rich. Like, he only thinks there's gays in like the certain area called Kenwood, which is a very gay neighborhood. There's no gays in Largo. I'm like, there's gays everywhere, you idiot. He's hysterical. So Rich is hysterical. Then there's Lewis. Oh my God, I love Lewis. Lewis is the office manager. Lewis is hysterical. Lewis has this little dog that looks like Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. Her name is Beatrice. His dog's name is Beatrice, and she looks like Piglet. Oh my God, I swear, it looks like Piglet had sex with the dog, and out came Beatrice. Oh my God. And then there's Steven. Steven is the guy that I sometimes think Steven is way over his head with, like, because there's so many people. It's such a moving. There's so many like moving parts there because there's so many new patients, and he takes care of the scheduling, the scheduler. He's the scheduler and everything, and he's overwhelmed, and they just are overwhelmed. And they're not, and the patients that can come in there are not gay. They're straight, gay, bi, trans, whatever. It's everybody. There's no labels there. It's called Love is the Golden Rule. Isn't that cool? That's the name of the office. Love is the Golden Rule. And I'll put all that in the description. So anyway, it's hysterical. So, and there's Rachel. Oh, Rachel. Rachel is going to help me sell my stuff on eBay, my collectibles. In fact, My mother, oh my gosh, my mother saved my brother Tim's McDonald's uniform from the 1980s, the polyester McDonald uniform. It's like the traveling pair of pants of that movie where those jeans are traveling all around with the girlfriends or something. I don't know the movie. I'm gay, but not that gay. I don't watch all those chick flicks or those rom-coms or whatever they're called. So my mother, I've carried this because my mom gave it to me years ago, and I carried it like the traveling pants. It's been with me for 3 decades or whatever. So when I met Rachel at the office and she has her eBay site, I said, and we talked about McDonald's. I said, I got something for you. I got the mother load. Well, I bought back the uniform. And she wasn't in her office, and I laid it there on the chair so that when she would sit down in her chair, she would see the uniform. I heard her go, "Oh my God, where did this come from?" So guess what she's doing? She's so smart. She said that there's a that 70s show reunion coming up. So she's going to market it and try to get the most we can out of it. Because I said to her, what I'd like for you to do is that going forward, since you will manage, I don't want to manage eBay. I did eBay once. I got screwed over. I don't want to deal with corrupt people out there that will take you, during eBay. So I said to her, with this sale, I would like to get 60% of the sale, and you get 40. But then going forward, I'll take 40. You take 60 of the profits we make selling my collectibles through your eBay site. She said, okay, because I said my mom held on to this. And I just feel like it's for my mom, So anyway, once that's sold, I'll get 60% of the sale, and I'll do something good with it for my mom. I'll have a margarita because she loves margaritas. Anyway, so that's Rachel. And then there is Sheila. Love Sheila. So Sheila I met, she takes your blood. Sheila is a retired black nurse and volunteers there. Sheila, I think she said she was from Michigan. And she said to me, oh, I got tired of driving in the snow every freaking winter. And she said, I went home, told the kids, I'm selling the house. Get your shit out of the house because I'm selling it and I'm moving to Florida. So I said, well, Sheila, why did you pick St. Petersburg? St. Petersburg, honey? That's what she said. Honey? It's a peninsula. I'm getting t-shirts made that say, St. Petersburg, honey, it's a peninsula. Oh my God, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to surprise her. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a t-shirt made that says, St. Pete, honey, it's a peninsula, and I'm going to give it to her. I said, Sheila, you get it. It's a peninsula. It is the only city in Florida that's a peninsula. You have the Keys, right? But that's the Keys. That's called the Strait. But St. Pete, people, is a peninsula. I've always said this. One way in by a bridge, one way out by a bridge. It's an island. It's not Amity, but we did have a great white shark named COVID last year. And Brody killed the shark, and the beaches are open again. And Mayor Vaughn, Governor DeSantis, opened the beaches. So anyway, I love Sheila. So that's the office. So that's what's happening today. I'm taking Marge. And I said, oh my God, Marge. I told Lewis, I said, oh my God, she's a character. And then there's Marge. And then there's Marge. So I'm taking Marge at 11 today. So anyway, that's just me waking up. What time is it now? Oh my gosh, it's 1:05. Okay, so it's been 25 minutes? All right, I'm going to try to go back to bed. See you later. Have a good evening. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.